Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have this Nikon Coolpix L120. So basically this camera is a 21 times zoom, like a mini DSLR camera. Yes, so it's actually quite cool and all. So it actually feels quite light for its weight and all. It's not very bulky, and in terms of like the aesthetic, the feel, everything, this camera feels about right. I like they have this type of mini hand grip here, so you can just like handheld it and you feel very firm about it. So like you feel very secure. Over here on the top here, this is a speaker, this is the microphone, there's a stereo of left and right. And over here is to zoom in, zoom out. So to zoom in the photos is to zoom in the object, it's just like to the right. Then to zoom out, it's like to the left. But do note that there's also a secondary zoom right here, where you leave it to the top to zoom in and leave it to below to zoom out. Then over here is the on off button, everything. So let's turn on the camera, but before that, just to make sure that to prevent the camera from spoiling, because the lens cap will be on top here, so you just need to take it out the lens cap every time before you turn on the camera. Yes, because if not, a lens will keep on getting stuck, then will knock onto this lens cap and one day it might get stuck. So please don't put your lens cap on when you're going to turn on the camera, because the lens is going to pop up and it just naturally to pop it up when it's going to take photos, everything. So just ignore my this camera straps that is being a bit annoying for this video here, so I apologize for that. But anyways, let me make some adjustment a bit around. Okay, that's looking good here. So over here, so there's like different modes and all. So basically this is a flash indicator, so this will light up when the flash is ready. Then this is the movie recording button. Then there's also like scenery mode as well. So it's basically this for you to take photos, everything. So back to photo taking, everything. Then you can adjust between the mode. Then there's a gallery for you to play back as well. Yeah, this is me anyway. So yep, you can go back, like you press this button to go back. Then this is the flash button, this is the exposure control, this is the macro mode, and this is a self timer. So there's a menu button and a delete button, and this camera is powered by 4 AA batteries and using SD card and all. Yep. So this is the camera, so it's a non-type of it's a fixed LCD type inside here. Yep. So over here, this is called like a mode and all, different modes. They got a mode here. This is a zoom range. Then if you press more, then this is like no flash. And basically this is the battery strength. Then this is the the steady handheld check. So basically this will tell you that when you half press, this green color things light up is to tell you that the stability works. It means they're trying to stabilize the correct image up. Then over here, 720p is basically the video quality, and this is a 14 megapixel camera, so they display here 14 megapixel. Then this is how many shots you have left with. So with 8GB, you can take up to 1747 shots. Then over here there's ISO and all. So to turn on the flash for this camera and all, so it's basically not this button here, because it's just that without flash. You need to activate the flash by pressing this button here up. Then the flash will pops up and everything, do something like this. So with the flash pops up and all, you can just adjust it. So you just have to pay attention to the screen when you're pressing this button, like with the flash, everything. Yep, so now it's just like auto flash. If I want to go back to portrait mode, everything, because now it's in easy mode. So back to landscape mode, because landscape will give you a better view and all. Maybe I just go back to normal mode. Yeah, just to show you the flash function. Later I explain to you. So just pay attention here on the screen. So auto flash. Then there's also flash with red eye reduction, no flash, force flash, and the flash with the night scenery and all. Slow synchro flash they call it. So auto flash. When we go for force flash, basically every time you take an object, there will be a flash. So every time you just like half press, it does red color, it means that the object is not in autofocus. And if you do something like if you use macro mode and all, so macro mode is when you take out like close up objects, everything. If you see this green color box here, it means the object is in focus. Then do know that you know what's these two numbers here. This number is a shutter count, so it's 1/30, and this is the aperture. So if you hard press, and if you see the top here, because now I'm using force flash, this red light is steady. So it means when it's steady, it means that the flash is ready to fire. If the red light here blinks, it means that it's trying to charge up the flash. So if you see, if I half press and all these things, but because the battery that I put in is fresh, you can just take the next shot with flash everything without any issues. But do note that if you are using flash very often, the battery can drain from this camera. But so far, based on my experience, 1 month of using with flash everything, the battery still stays full. So if you want to adjust different scenery mode, you just press this button here. So they got various kind of scenery mode like sports continuous, smart portrait, they got landscape, they got like all kinds like party, sunset, night, pet mode, everything is all here, got even portrait, everything. So you just basically press this button here. Easy mode is basically like, you know, the words here are larger, everything just easy to follow, very simple. Automatic is just more like you have more functions, everything, just that it's more I mean, to me honestly, it's just not much of a difference lah. Just the auto mode just have a bit more functions, like more access to the things and all, like menu settings and all. So speaking of that, you just press the OK button here. It doesn't work for anything because it's just a normal mode. But if you are using like scenery modes, everything, you can adjust around. Yeah, but never mind. So if you go for the menu button here, it's basically can adjust like, you know, the quality of the image, everything. But do note that the functions are quite limited because it depends on the mode you're using. For example, if I'm in the auto mode, everything, the menu button here, I can adjust more settings. You see? Yeah, so it depends. Because some people will come back to me and say that, my last time I can adjust the white balance, then now it disappeared. Where it went to? So basically, just like all the, like, you know, the model cameras that I review everything, walk through, it depends on the mode that you're using. For example, using more like landscape mode or program mode, everything, you can have more access to the camera, like the settings, everything. So like just now, when I do a landscape mode, it's only can adjust the image size, everything. So if with, like, you know, with a different mode, you can adjust more things. So to view, you just press to the right. You can adjust the photo, image, everything. So do know that if the number gets smaller, it means that the quality of the image get reduced. So you can see this 14 means 14 megapixel, 8 megapixel, everything. So to go back, you just press the left button. Here is a white balancing. You can basically adjust, like, you know, the white balancing, everything for this camera under auto mode. Just press OK button here to select, and it's like continuous shot, everything. Basically can just like, you know, BSS burst, continuous shot, everything. So the ISO sensitivity, everything, this camera has a maximum ISO of 6004, which is quite impressive. Then you can adjust the color, vivid color, black and white, sepia or candle. So you go for standard color. The Fuji standard color is the amazing one. So yep, that's all for this camera and all. So if you press the button, it just straight will bring you to the delete page. So if you want to go for further settings, just press left. Then here's for the movie settings, everything, but it must be on movie mode. But you can actually, you know, just like, you know, adjust around first. They got, you know, limited movie modes and all. So the highest quality is 720p. Then wind noise and everything, they can just adjust it around. If you go down here, it's basically the settings to adjust, like, you know, the print stamp, the language, the sound, the LCD brightness, everything can be adjusted through here. So yep, that's all for today's video regarding about this camera. So thank you guys for watching. Give a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos because I'm going to upload videos every day. So we'll see you all soon in the next video. Thank you for watching and see you all soon. Bye.